I chose South Africa because it just sounded insane. There was no other program like it, and it was specific to my degree with a case in environmental management.
I wanted to study abroad just because I wanted a wider perspective on the world. I've always been really into travel documentaries and nature documentaries, and I knew that there was way more out there to see than I had experienced.
I haven't ever been to South Africa before, so I was really excited to get to explore that. And wildlife resource management is something I didn't study and hadn't really thought about, but I was very interested in seeing the nonprofit perspective of what we were studying here.
I think it's important that people be exposed to all ways of managing our environment. We interview park rangers, park managers, ecologists, wildlife managers, everybody here that is in leadership position.
How things work here is so different than home, but it's also so important to understand their challenges and what makes working in that entity so different than in the field back home.
A really interesting experience we had was when we got to go to a game ranger's house within the Kruger National Park. It's something that a lot of people don't get to see. Actually, he told us 1% of the population that actually visits the Kruger National Park will have a chance to stay at a ranger's house.
The most interesting experience was probably our first full day here. We spent a night in the bush. That was definitely our first, wow, we're in Africa kind of moment.
I'd say the most unique experience is just getting really up close with wildlife. I knew that we'd be seeing a lot of wildlife, but to really get the experience that we got and being in the open trucks and seeing an elephant really close, while it made me very nervous, it was also really a way to just kind of push myself and to have this experience I wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
It's just like watching National Geographic, except it's for real.
Anybody would enjoy this program, but the people who will get the most out of it are probably ones who aren't afraid to get a little dirty, aren't afraid to step outside their comfort zone at least a little bit. South Africa is obviously incredibly different from anything in the States.
Studying abroad, to me, is critical in just rounding yourself out as a person.
This experience has taught me culturally just a lot about the different types of people that are in the world and different viewpoints that people had.
By seeing this, it really opens up your mind that the world is different than the United States. We don't always have the right answers or the right model on how things are done. It also gives you a sense of appreciation on how lucky we are to live in the United States.
When it comes to going abroad, just do it. It's absolutely an amazing experience. You will grow so much as a person. Even though the program was just 2 weeks, people think, oh, in 2 weeks you're not going to get that much personal growth out of it, but you really will. You'll get so much personal growth, and then it's just getting to put that theory from your education into practice.